Hey guys, Mortal Kombat Arcade Collection was released yesterday on PlayStation Network for Power Regions, and unfortunately I have to say that it is a piece of shit. I'm not gonna talk about the single player mode because that has its own glitches, but I think why most people would want to purchase this one and have this on their PlayStations or Xbox is to finally be able to play old school Mortal Kombat Online, but it just doesn't work. I mean, it's incredibly hard to find any games at all. I could only get like 1 or 2 games going tonight. But apparently, after a couple of matches, both of them crashed. Eventually, if I'm able to get to any sort of a match, once we get to the character select screen, I'm just seeing a black screen, and it's pretty much the same for my opponents as well. They just messaged me a couple of times previously. I'm gonna try to find. Could not join lobby. What the fuck? I mean, it's incredible. I know that it was a piece of shit when it was released at the end of the summer for the US region, but after that, you know, they had like, I don't know, 3 months to fix it, and I suppose that the version that been released to Europe is now the patched version, but it's still a piece of shit. I was really looking forward to this game, but I mean, words fail me. I mean, it's just incredible. I'm gonna try to do a rank match, maybe that will work. I'm not sure either. I mean, we are talking about a game that's almost like 18 years old, and this is like the third time when they are trying to do a proper arcade port of it. Let's see if this is going to work. And I mean, the first one that was supposed to be... See? That's what I'm talking about. This is Mortal Kombat Arcade Collection Online. Fucking black screen. I mean, how the hell did they manage to get this up to the store at all? Has anybody tested this game at all? I mean, this is incredible. Actually, I wanted to do a proper review about this arcade collection because I was really hyped about it, but it's a very big letdown. The gameplay is okay, but graphically it sucks, at least on my TV. And I must say that I have a pretty good quality HD TV. Okay, let's try this one. Ah, fuck this shit. None of the games do work online, so I'm just gonna get the fuck out of here. Oh. So I got too impatient. Let's check out UMG3. Actually, before I started recording, I wanted to create an old match to see maybe if somebody is going to join, and it just completely crashed. So this is Mortal Kombat Arcade Collection Online. Let's see how it plays, you know, offline. Let's check out MK1 first. The biggest issue with the single player modes is, apart from the fucked up graphics or colors, I mean, I don't know how much you can see it from the camera, but the contrast and brightness is really off and there is no way to adjust it. And I'm not gonna fuck with my TV because everything is running pretty much okay on it. What they did with basically all of the games is that they have exchanged sounds with sort of better ones or more high quality ones, but it just feels odd, especially with MK1, because some of the sounds are in high quality while other sounds have remained in low quality. Did you hear that? You were supposed to hear the uppercut sound, but it's like when you would be stretching your pants. What the hell? At least the gameplay is okay, and the music is pretty much off, and as you can see, I have music set to maximum. You can adjust, various filters to it: classic, painted, smooth, or arcade. Basically, each of these settings will make the game look like shit. So I don't even bother with it. I'll just get back to the game.
Scorpion win. Flawless victory fatality.
Really played through MK1 yet, so I know that when it was released at the end of the summer there was a glitch with the music being cutting out where you were playing Goro. I don't know whether they have fixed it in this one, but I just played MK2 and beat the game with I think it was Reptile, and the music was all messed up, the sound effects were all messed up, especially at the ending. Once you reach Shao Kahn, the music would just be constantly cutting in and out, slowing down, and what's really annoying is that after every match it says saving. What the hell is it saving? I mean, it's not like that you could save, anything in this game. About it are the sidebars, or whatever you want to call them, because they look pretty cool. But I think that took like an hour to make, and it's just incredible that after so many years, I'm just going to quit this one. After so many years, they are not able to produce a proper arcade worthy port of Mortal Kombat. I mean, what they just should have done is get some of the MAME guys on this project, or license MAME, and just have the actual arcade ROMs running emulated on PS3. I think that would have worked out perfectly. But now they had to do it their own way, and now it's all fucked up. I mean, if you are a newcomer to Mortal Kombat, you are not going to notice these things that I'm just mentioning. But for me, or for a guy who's been playing Mortal Kombat since it's been out, so since almost 20 years, those mistakes are very appealing, and especially, like I said, this is the third time they are trying to do an arcade perfect port, and they have miserably failed at it. I mean, the first one was Midway Arcade Treasures. Second one for Mortal Kombat was the PS3 version that was released when PlayStation Network was launched, and this is the third time, and each of them is a piece of shit. Okay, let's try to join. this guy's session. Oh, fuck it, and he just left. Any unsafe progress will be lost. What sort of unsafe progress will be lost? Come on. Nothing that can be lost. The other thing that that occurred to me when I was playing online, or when I did manage to play online, sometimes it was okay, but sometimes the lag was just incredible, and I was getting my ass handed to me sometimes just because I couldn't even move or do a proper move, because I was pressing the buttons and the directions, and it was just not responding like, you know, 2 seconds later. And I might say that I have a pretty decent internet connection, and I think with this version that I have, I should be playing mostly Europe region guys, so it shouldn't be that bad. Anyway, let's jump over to Mortal Kombat 2 to have a look at that one. Actually, graphically it's pretty much okay. Like I said, contrast and brightness is pretty much off, but you cannot adjust that. The other thing is that the sounds are fucked up. Just check out the music in the background, it's constantly going to slow down. Actually, they have changed the sounds with some better sounding ones, or high res or high quality ones.
Round 1, fight.
And did you just hear that? There's sort of a glitch with Shao Kahn announcing the rounds. I mean, when it says round 1, it also says fight simultaneously, so there is no transition. Other thing that's pretty odd is that some of the sound effects are pretty high in volume, while others are very low, like the fatality sounds and some of the announcements.
Round 2, fight.
Let's do one more round. MK2 single player wise is actually pretty much okay, but apart from the sounds and the music, and I'm pretty much a maximalist, so for me it's not okay to be this way.
Wins. Round 2, fight.
Although that's not the arcade collection score, but the PS3 controller is pretty much useless for classic MK. Okay, so that's about it for MK2. Like I said, sound is messed up, especially once you beat the game. Just, you know, when you watch the ending credits and stuff like that, everything is messed up. It's really a shame, so let's give it one more go on online combat. Maybe I'm gonna have more luck this time. The other thing is that I'm not able to find any sessions for some reason, and now this game is out since yesterday. I would imagine that there would be at least one guy who would like to play. Actually, I think there are quite a lot, but for some reason nobody can see the other one. As far as I'm concerned, Netherrealm studios can go fuck themselves. I mean, these three games are what pretty much made Mortal Kombat what it is, and if they really wanted to honor it, I think they could have just done, you know, a much better job than this one. I mean, I did have pretty high expectations for this one because this time I was really expecting arcade quality from the port, but apparently it's not the case. Searching. I'm going to try to create a lobby. Let's see if it crashes again. Okay, looks like I'm in at least. Maybe somebody will pop up. Anyway, going back to the, you know, overall on this collection, I mean, it doesn't cost that much. It's definitely worth downloading and having it, just because, I mean, single player mode is not that bad after all, but, you know, I don't know why they had to mess with the sounds. I mean, I get it that they wanted to make it sort of cooler, but then they should have, you know, fixed it properly, not this way. But for me, basically the only thing why I wanted to have this is to finally be able to play classic Mortal Kombat Online, and actually it doesn't fulfill at the moment that sort of request from me. I think everybody is pretty much better off with just playing the main version if you don't happen to have the arcade version, because that one is at least 100% accurate, and I would just go with that. And you can even play online with that if you have you know, the Kollection version of MAME that enables you to play online, and you will be able to find opponents and matches much more easily on that one. I'll just jump back to single player mode. Let's have a look finally at UMK3. Same issues like with the other games. Contrast and brightness is fucked up, and they have exchanged some of the sounds. However, these sounds are, I think, a bit better on this one, or at least they work a bit better on this version than, for example, on MK1.
Sub-Zero wins.
And this is pretty much okay.
Round 2, fight.
I'm wondering whether they are going to release a second patch for this one. I don't know how it currently works for US or other NTSC regions, but the PAL version is fucked up pretty much.
Finishing. Sub-Zero wins. Round 1, fight.
This is also pretty much the official arcade version of the game. I mean, for the most part of it. Going back to the quality of the port itself, when I played MK2, I deliberately picked Reptile, and I was glad to see that there was that glitch